Hi. I first became interested in spirituality back when I was in college, very indirectly. A friend of mine was in the martial arts, into Aikido, and he said, "Dan, grab my wrist," and I did. He put me in this really painful hold, and I got really pissed off. And so I started doing Aikido, and as I got interested in it, I started reading up on the martial arts, and that was my first introduction to Eastern religion, because it talked about Buddhism, Hinduism, how the martial arts got started in some of the monasteries. And through that, I got interested in Rajneesh and Osho, and I began reading stuff about how the mind works. And at that time, I was kind of depressed and, had anxiety disorders, and it helped me to kind of look at things differently, how things are really determined by the mind and not by outside things. So I studied, in college, I studied Asian religion, Buddhism and Hinduism. Then I went to graduate school, studied some more. Then I kind of forgot about it for a while. Then I went to a Zen center in Seattle after I moved there, meditated, moved back to Rochester. Then I joined the Zen center here, and also I meditated. I used to go like twice a day. I thought, the Zen center has all this Dharma and stuff like that, and really cool. And the longer I spend there, the quicker I'll become enlightened. Then ironically, I was at the library in the Zen center, and I picked up a book by Wei Wu Wei, and he's talking about non-duality. And it kind of got me thinking in a different way now, that it wasn't really necessary to just sit all the time and meditate, that what we really are already is perfection, and there's no need to try to become something. So I quit the Zen Center, and then I started studying, non-duality, I am that kind of stuff for a while. And I went back and forth, and still not quite satisfied, and not getting what I'm looking for, And I just got really intense with it, and I was always meditating, and I kept thinking, why am I not enlightened? Why am I not enlightened? And I was reading all kinds of stuff, and I was watching videos. And then I was trying so hard to have this, non-dual experience. And then it kind of dawned on me, how can you possibly have a non-dual experience? Because in order to have an experience, you need to have an experiencer and an experience. So, by its very definition, an experience is dual, so how could you possibly have a non-dual experience? Then I got involved with this group, kind of infamous, called Ruthless Truth, and they kind of got me to look at things differently too, looking at like the self. Is there really a self? What do we mean when we say self? What do we mean when we say I or me? And if you look, just like you're looking for something in the room, like an object or something, you can't find anything. There really is nothing there that's a self. And it's very simple and clear, nothing special or dramatic. Just, look. You don't find anything. So, I kind of had a falling out with them. I didn't really like their ruthless techniques so much. Also, it dawned on me that if there is no self, no permanent thing here that is I or me, then what is it that becomes enlightened? What is it that's deluded? And what is it that becomes liberated? The body? The body doesn't care about liberation. It doesn't need liberation. The thoughts? The thoughts just come and go. They're here, they're there, kind of like, wisps of smoke. They're not substantial. So what is it then that is bound by illusion and then gets freed and liberated? I don't know. So that's kind of where I am right now. So that's my Stripsang.